It is time for Arcade Porn at Home with the TV box. Package from China. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video we are going to talk about the TV box versus. And what is the TV box? TV box is just like a casing or a shell that you can buy from China. You can buy them, most of the part, I think they are for sale with something inside. So for example, you can buy it with a Pandora box 5, Pandora box 6, Pandora key or Titan box. Name it, they are up for sale. They are very expensive. They go around $300, depending a little bit around $300. They are sometimes a little bit expensive depending what kind of hard you want inside. But I want to show you what are you going to get for your money. Is it even a good cabinet? So let's start the tour and stick around. Alright people, first we're going to talk about the controls because I think this is really important for a system like this. Yeah, I don't know if they are using all the same parts. I think it's a little bit depending what the seller is selling. This one came with a really nice stick. Not a Chinese wiggle stick, cheap ass stick. It got a nice feel to it. It's very responsive, I can tell you already. So that is very important if you play games like Street Fighter. The start button, the smaller button, is really cheap. Don't have that clicky sound to it, but it's only a start button, so yeah, who gives a crap. But yeah, this is very important. I must say I really swapped some buttons out because there were some cheap ass buttons like this one. So if I'm correct, there were 3 of these cheap ass buttons. I really hate it when they mix up these things. So they are mixing up the quality buttons, and so far you can hear there are now mostly the same buttons. So yeah, again, if you want to know it for sure, ask the seller that they are using some buttons or something that looks like it. And this is something that I really need to point out, and what I think is very special. They are using a real glass at the front of the monitor. That is something you don't see very often these days. They are all using PVC or plastic. So, do you need to be happy with it? Yeah, of course, it gives this old school retro feeling, but yeah, if something happens with your casing or you drop it or you bash it, it's highly possible it's going to crack and break. So personally, I prefer PVC. And what I think is a really nice add-on when powering on the system, you can swap between the light function. Really cool. And here at the back we can find the socket where we can put in the cable, power it on. Here we can easily switch on and off the lighter feature. That's it. Alright, let's open it up at the back. It's very easy, just pull it out. And what you can see here is the monitor. I did some modifications and the reasons why is very simple. Alright, and here a little overview. What are we going to find inside? First of all, here's the power supply. This is connected. I solder it to everything. So this means we have here our 230 volts going to be converted to the 12 volts, and this one is going to be divided to the monitor and the Pandora box and even the lighter feature at the top. So I am only having one power supply. Here we can find the 2 little speakers, and as you can hear, they are pretty damn loud. Very nice, and that's not in the maximum volume. The screen itself, here have some extra buttons for adjusting the brightness and etc. And here down we are finding the Pandora box number 5. Alright, let's talk about the screen. It's a really nice screen. I hope you can see it on the camera, but the view angle itself is not the best. I have seen better. It's a 4:3 ratio, so it's like the old school game back at the time they were released. So no widescreen. So for the people who really hate the widescreen, this is a big positive side. So right, it's running Pandora box number 5, and so we check out some games and let's see how it plays. And let's try some Mortal Kombat. I am having some problems with finding the buttons. Oh yeah, of course he blocked it. What? What just happened? Yeah. Why the? Yeah, of course he knew I was going to do that. Scorpion whooped my ass. The sound is really great. I want to take my bomb with inside. We still keep it? Oh, nice. Here, take a bomb. Special for you. Oh yeah, let's grab the shotgun. Whoa! Alright, they're all down. No. Oh, just go away. Let's play some pirates. Oh, nice. Oh, and I am dead. I find this so a weird game, but I like it.
Let's go.
So for the final conclusion about the TV box. First of all, what I really like to point out, when this thing came in from China to me, it was totally bust up. The casing was bust up, the screen itself was broken, the main board inside was broken, and it was one big disaster. But I have some little bit of knowledge how to fix it, so I found a replacement screen that needs to be inside this cabinet, and I got myself a Pandora box number 5, and with a little bit of soldering, I got this thing working again. So yeah, like I mentioned before, I replaced the button because these things were freaking horrible, and so I replaced it. But yeah, I think these are quite expensive. If you really want to have one, it's fun to have, fun to play with. It's single player, so yeah, there's a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, buy one with a Pandora box number 6 and nothing else, because Pandora box 5 is a fun main board, but Pandora key, you only are limited to the games you have. So keep that one in mind. If you have any questions, you can all leave it in the comments. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell, and see you next time. Bye bye.